Gospel of Thomas. The living Jesus spoke these secret sayings, and Didymos Judas Thomas wrote them down. The phrases describe how if you know yourself, you will become known and realize you are the Son of the living Father. Jesus said that in the man's old days, he would not hesitate to ask a small child 7 days old about the place of life, and he would live. Many who are first will become last, and they will become the same. Jesus said the man is like a wise fisherman who cast his net into the sea and drew it up from the sea full of small fish. The wise fisherman threw all the small fish back into the sea and chose the large fish without difficulty. Jesus said that this heaven and the one above it would pass away, the dead are not alive, and the living will not die. When you come to dwell in the light, what will you do? Jesus asked his disciples to compare him to someone and tell him what they thought he was like. Simon Peter, Matthew and Thomas said they could not say, but Jesus told Thomas 3 things and then withdrew and told Thomas alone. Jesus told them that if they fasted, prayed, or gave alms, they would give rise to sin. He also said that if they went into any land and walked about in the districts, they should eat what they would set before them and heal the sick among them. The disciples asked Jesus how their end would be. Jesus said that they must discover the beginning, that whoever takes his place in the front will know the future and will not experience death, and that the kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed. Mary asked Jesus what his disciples were like. Jesus replied that they were like children who had settled in a field that was not theirs, and when the field owners came, the children undressed in their presence to give the area back to them. Jesus saw infants suckled and said they were like those who entered the kingdom. If you make the two one, the inside like the outside, and the above like the below, and the male and the female the same, you will enter the kingdom. Jesus said, I will choose you, 1 out of 1,000, and 2 out of 10,000, and they shall stand as a single one. He also said, love your brother like your soul, guard him like the pupil of your eye, and do not fast as regards the world. Jesus said he took his place amid the world and appeared to them in the flesh. He found all of them intoxicated and none of them thirsty. Jesus said that the body came into being because of the spirit, but that spirit came into being because of the body. He also said that no prophet is accepted in his village. Jesus said that a city built on a high mountain cannot fall or be hidden. He also said that a blind man leading a blind man would fall into a pit and that a strong man's house cannot be ransacked without binding his hands. Jesus said, when you disrobe without being ashamed, take up your garments like little children, and tread on them, then you will see the Son of the Living One, and you will not be afraid. He also said, many times have you desired to hear these words, but you have no one else to hear them from. Jesus said that whoever blasphemes against the Father will be forgiven, and whoever blasphemes against the Son will be forgiven, but whoever blasphemes against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven on earth or in heaven. Jesus said that it is impossible for a man to mount 2 horses or stretch 2 bows and for a servant to serve 2 masters. If 2 make peace with each other in this one house, they will say to the mountain, move away, and it will move away. His disciples asked him when the repose of the dead would come and when the new world would come. He said it had already come, but they did not recognize it. Jesus said that the poor would be blessed and that whoever hates his father and mother and takes up his cross in my way will not be worthy of me. He also said that whoever has come to understand the world has found only a corpse. Jesus told his disciples to take heed of the living one while they are alive, lest they die and seek to see him and be unable to do so. He also said to look for a place for yourself within repose, lest you become a corpse and be eaten. A rich man had good intentions but died the same night he started to sow, reap, plant, and fill his storehouse with produce. Jesus said that a man had received visitors, and when he had prepared the dinner, he sent his servant to invite the guests. However, several guests asked to be excused, so the servant went outside to the streets and brought back those he happened to meet. Jesus said that the stone the builders rejected is the cornerstone and that if one knows the all still feels a personal deficiency, he is entirely deficient. Jesus said that those who are hated and persecuted will find no place for them, and those who have been persecuted within themselves will know the Father. He also said that those who do not have it within them will kill them if they do not have it within them. Jesus said, the kingdom of the Father is like a merchant who discovered a pearl and sold his merchandise to buy the pearl alone for himself. Jesus said, I am the light that shines in the darkness, and the light shines in the darkness. He said, why have you come out into the desert to see a reed shaken by the wind? A woman from the crowd said to Jesus, Blessed is the womb which bore you and the breasts which nourished you. Jesus said, Blessed are those who have heard the Father's word and have truly kept it. Jesus said that the images are manifest to man, but the light in them remains concealed. He said that the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head and rest because he depends on a body and a soul. Jesus said that the angels and prophets would come to you and give you those things you already have, and you too, give them those things which you have, and say to yourselves, when will they come and take what is theirs? Jesus said, Do not give what is holy to dogs, lest they throw them on the dung heap, do not throw the pearls to swine, lest they it. He also said, He who seeks will find, and he who knocks will be let in. Jesus told his disciples to give Caesar what belongs to Caesar, give God what belongs to God, and give me what is mine. Jesus said that whoever does not hate his father and his mother as I do cannot become a disciple to me, and whoever does not love his father and his mother as I do cannot become a disciple to me. He said that his true mother gave him life. Jesus said that whoever drinks from his mouth will become like him, and whoever finds the world and becomes rich, let him renounce the world. He also said that the heavens and the earth will be rolled up in his presence, and the one who lives from the living one will not see death. Jesus said that the kingdom of the Father is spread out upon the earth, and men do not see it. He said he would make Mary male so that she might become a living spirit resembling you.